Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye to Eye, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name's Kyle.
And my name is Jessica.
Tonight is Disney Trivia Night, and tonight's theme is... Do we even talk about it?
You never told me. It's a surprise!
Is Rivers of Light, the nighttime spectacular that totally was at Animal Kingdom. Do you remember Rivers of Light at all?
I do remember Rivers of Light.
Did you like it?
Yes, I did.
I liked it enough.
That's how I feel about it.
I think it was fine for what it was, but...
Also, I'm not the target audience for these things. I'm a fireworks or nighttime show person. So it has nothing to do with the show being good or bad. It's
How do you cap off a night at a Disney park without
it?
Anyway, that is neither here nor there. That is our theme tonight. We'll get into how that's played and everything in just a little bit. I want to welcome you all here, whether you're watching live or replay. If you're first time guest here with us, see you again. If you're one of our listeners, thank you. Go ahead and check in right now. Tell us who's here with a hello. However you'd like to greet, and go ahead and make sure you smash that like button if you enjoy this type of content. Share it out with everybody else, even if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter like that. I see a lot of our normal people already here saying hello. We'll get to that question in just a second. Let's see, Pamela. Let's see you both soon. I guess that was a little earlier. We got Avery checking in, Hunter, Benjamin Reynolds is here. Good to see you. A lot of our normal people. Thomas asked us earlier, did we watch the Super Bowl?
We did.
We did. Jessica fell asleep during this.
I'm not a Rams or a
Eagles fan. I wasn't either, but I enjoyed the way it kind of went down somewhat to the wire. It was enough.
Commercials were moderate. Half the show was good.
I remember the commercials being better than
there were a lot of commercials.
Yeah. They're always going to be. It's like, remember when all these reality shows about talent, all they ever showed on those commercials and made fun of, all that kind of stuff. Remember that time? I remember like Super Bowl.
I just remember commercials used to be a lot of beer, like the Budweiser commercials.
Yeah.
Or the Clydesdale,
Right.
Who was that?
Anyway. That's Budweiser.
Oh, that's all Budweiser.
Yes.
And then a lot of Doritos commercials. That's what I remember. And this year was like, that's more car commercials, more cryptocurrency.
Yeah. What's the music for it? Well, if that was a little too loud, I turned it down a little bit to let me know. Well, we played in the background now because we thought it just fills in the gaps a little bit more, not talking and stuff. It's a new feature we have on this thing. So I'm giving it a whirl. Y'all hate it, we can turn it off, but I think it works well. It just may have been a little bit loud right then. We were playing with the audio as we typically
I love how you say we, and I literally do nothing for this channel, y'all. Kyle is the brains behind it. I just show up. Kyle does all of the PowerPoints.
I feel like that was also like a compliment, but a backhanded compliment saying I don't want any part of this.
No, I'm saying like...
I know what you meant.
When he says we did something, no, Kyle did it, and I'm really grateful.
Avery says, my favorite part of the Super Bowl was the Doctor Strange trailer and the Sopranos Chevy commercial. I don't remember that commercial, but yes.
I also slept through a lot of the
Doctor Strange commercial or trailer. Obviously, we did our reaction here, which is crazy.
I'm still confused.
All kinds of crazy stuff on that. I'm going to say it. Rivers of Light is underrated. Well, it was underrated because it is no longer there. But I think it's really hard to make something work in that venue the way and when you have a park that's set up not to be in like all night park, even though you have a whole section that's devoted to like, lighting up at night. It's kind of odd situation there that they have going on.
Hey, Hunter has a great question for us. Keep scrolling.
JM, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Where did I miss it?
Right there.
What is the most disappointing Disney movie you've ever watched? Oh, hands down. This is the answer for both of us.
A Wrinkle in Time.
A Wrinkle in Time, the remake of it. Like
it was awful.
It was bad.
It was so bad. So bad.
Did I check my spelling this week? I did. But as we know, I've checked before and it still failed. I still fail. So just expect there to be grammatical errors.
We know. Here's
what we should do real quick to start off. We should first take a poll. How many grammatical errors will Kyle make tonight? Right now in the chat, post them. I'm going to say 2. I'm going to give myself 2. Because I did. I read through it.
I'm going to say 5.
So post right now in the comment section how many grammatical errors you think I will make tonight. I'd love
Even Autumn says at least 5.
Oh, Autumn's here. Autumn, you're going to like some news we have here in just a second.
What's the news we have?
Why don't you hold on?
It's nothing good because I don't know it.
Yes, it is. It's good things. It's good things for autumn, at least. The Zeus commercial. I don't remember that
Good
one.
for autumn.
Let's see. Gonna guess 3, 5, 3.
Oh, Hunter's being nice. He said 0 because I'm being nice.
Thomas did as well. Less than 7.
Okay, maybe we should turn that around and say more than 7.
Well, could possibly be true. Anyway, does not bash on Kyle Knight.
You brought it up.
By the way, at the end, we'll talk about this, but we're heading to Disney World in 2 days. So we'll talk about like housekeeping stuff at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and get into Trivia Night because it looks like a lot of our normal people are already here. So we'll kind of get things kicked off tonight with that. As we already said, tonight's theme is Rivers of Light, the former nighttime spectacular at Disney's Animal Kingdom. You know, it's highly debated whether it was good, bad, underrated, overrated, all that kind of stuff. You guys can debate that in the comments section. But regardless, we're going to do trivia about it tonight. Here's how Trivia Night works. 20 individual questions. The first 10 are the theme. The other 10 are the random Disney trivia that can come from anything in the Disney sphere. There'll be a timer of 40 seconds for you to give one answer attempt. If you give a second one, that will not count. If it becomes a problem, we might have to ban you. I'm just kidding. We won't ban you. We'll just put you in timeout for a second. I don't know how we'll do that, but we'll put you in timeout virtually somehow. Be strategic with your answer. If you answer too soon, people can copy it and they'll get the point. Remember, this is a competition. We only hand out participation points once. Yeah. Disney Trivia Night tips. Just keep these in mind for the best overall experience tonight, whether it's about feeling like you're behind in chat and all that kind of stuff. Just keep those things in mind. Now, I have it a little bit out of order, so let me jump ahead here. Our leaderboard. Right now, Matthew and Avery are still at the top with a lot of people on their heels and other people trying to get in the top 10. Speaking of which, because you see, there's nobody there with the check mark next to their name, but look who does have the check mark next to their name. Autumn won the game winner point last round. We'll talk about that, how you get that here in just like 2 seconds, but she does get that last point, which moves her just out of reach of the top 10. So maybe she can pull it off again this week. So again, there's your top 10, your top 20. If you want to be on that leaderboard, there's how you do it. You get 3 possible points throughout the game tonight. 1 for participating, 1 for getting at least 1 correct answer. And then if you're the game winner point like Autumn was, you can read below how we do that. You'll get that 3rd final point, which helps you move up and down the leaderboard. And that's how it works. Before we get started, everybody now, you warmed up by asking how many grammatical errors I'm going to make. How many questions is Jessica going to get right tonight? Get your fingers ready, typed. I have faith that you will get 2 tonight.
I think I'm going to go with 1.
I'm going to go with 2 because I think.
Let's see. Last week I got 1. So we're just going to go with 1 again.
I'm going to go with 2 tonight.
Avery 5. Ha!
Autumn says I'm going to be in the top 10 tonight. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I was very happy for you, Autumn, when I did my little system to figure out who gets that game point, and you popped up. I was like, she's going to be so excited about this, especially because it puts you right outside the top 10 there, so you can
right behind Clint.
Oh, Clint's always behind. So anyway,
but Autumn's behind him. Anywho,
but she's always behind him because we like her better than him. I'm kidding, Clint. I'm kidding. All right, question 1. Let's jump right into it. Here's your first Rivers of Light question.
What body of water did Rivers of Light take place on in Animal Kingdom?
Gotta know these things, Jess.
What body of water did Rivers of Light take place on in Animal Kingdom?
Do you not know this? You should know this. I believe it. You don't have a guess whatsoever?
No.
A few more seconds. Remember, we have a timer of 40 seconds. You gotta try something.
I did.
There's nothing more infuriating than looking over here and seeing a dash.
Then I'm gonna keep doing that.
Oh gosh.
I'm glad it infuriates you.
It does infuriate me.
Good.
It does so much. And time. The correct answer is Discovery River or Discovery River Lagoon, whichever one you want to put. I'll accept both because I looked on some Disney maps and it doesn't say Lagoon, but then in some it does. So as long as you wrote Discovery River, we will accept that. Benjamin Reynolds is the last one to get it on time. So we got Benjamin, Allie Rose, Autumn, Avery. He ain't playing. I just saw that one. That's everybody who got that point right there. All right. Question 2. Is it out of order? Oh no, everybody.
Kyle does not have a question 2. We go from 1 to 3.
My question 2 has disappeared, and I don't know
there's
why.
grammatical error number 1.
Well, that can't count against me, can it?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna. This is very frustrating. All right.
You want me to just say it out loud?
I will read the question to you, okay? So there's no slide for this one because it has disappeared from...
I'm starting the tally of things Kyle did wrong.
No, this doesn't count.
Yes, yes, this 100% counts.
All right. Question 2, not on the slide. At the debut of Rivers of Light, approximately how many guests could be seated in a show? At the debut of Rivers of Light, approximately how many guests could be seated in a show? For a show. You did not just guess that.
Is that right?
That is absolutely right.
That was a straight up guess. I didn't even cheat.
So answer that question. I apologize. I actually remember making this slide, and that's the frustrating thing about this, is that it was there. But how many people could fit into one show? Because remember, they usually did 2 shows, or I think maybe sometimes they did a third, but 2 shows. How many approximately could fit in that? Jessica,
everybody says this counts as a mistake. Just by
it does not count as a mistake. It doesn't.
Benjamin and Autumn agree with me.
Time. The correct answer is 5,000. Benjamin was the last one to get it on time. We got Matthew as well. Autumn, Thomas, Hunter, Avery, Allie Rose, and there we go. Y'all are so mean for counting that against me. How is that a grammatical error?
Who skips a whole slide? Because we talked about proofreading. You did not proofread the slides.
But I did.
If you proofread it, there would be a slide 2.
It's not proofreading.
Yes, it is. You have to proof to see that there were all the slides there. You ding dong.
You have to proof.
Question 3. Is this a slide? Do we have a slide for this?
We have a question 3.
Great. Other than a tiger, elephant, and sea turtle, what animal float was featured in Rivers of Light?
You left out the other.
Because you don't need it, because you already said other.
Oh, is that a grammatical error too?
Yes,
No,
but
it's
I
not.
won't count it
What
against you.
other?
But you already said other, so you said double others.
My gosh, what is this like?
Other than a tiger, elephant, and a sea turtle, what other animal float was featured in Rivers of Light?
Y'all remember the days when I just read the questions to you and y'all couldn't see my grammatical errors? I feel like this is better. I like having the slides personally.
I remember the turtle so well. I wish that had
Really?
been
That's
one.
the one you remember?
Yeah.
Interesting. Would not have put that as the one that you remember. And time. The correct answer is owl. The last one to get it on time was Avery. So we got Avery, Autumn, Benjamin, Matthew. Very nice. Some people wrote duck. I would have loved a duck because I do love me.
I wrote monkey.
Well, I can see where they might have used a monkey, but
I just thought the lights would have looked cool with his arms, like. And then I started thinking about that little YouTube video where that kid and the kids are arguing. He goes, "That ain't a monkey."
Autumn says it should be a cassowary. I do have a affinity.
She is trying to get a bonus point.
She is. She's trying to get that bonus point. She's really trying to work. Hey, look, she talked big about I'm going to be in the top 10 next week, so she's trying to really secure that tonight.
That's true. That's true.
All right, question 4.
What movie inspired the score of Rivers of Light?
There's one movie that inspired the score. Don't think too hard about it.
What movie inspired the score of Rivers of Light? Ooh, you need to put that on the screen.
What's that? Oh, let me take this down. Which comment did you want me to?
Hunters.
If Jessica says it's a grammatical error, then it's a grammatical error. He's really playing for the vote of confidence here.
Also, put Avery's up there. Did you see that one?
Which one? Imaginary needs to hire Jess.
And I'm the least creative one in our relationship.
That would hurt me so bad if she got to be an imaginary and I didn't.
Kyle is so creative, and I'm just like,
Time. The correct answer is Brother Bear.
Oh, wow.
Avery is the only one to get it. The song was Transformation, and it's by the, is it the Hungarian choir, where it's obviously a foreign language. They're chanting. It's when obviously the guy transforms into the bear and stuff, and back and forth and all that kind of stuff. It's actually a really cool song.
I'm sure it is.
It sounds good.
I've still never seen Brother Bear. I know. That's the thing y'all should make a list of. The movies Jessica hasn't watched. It's millions.
Excuse me. Autumn, deduct a point from Autumn right now.
I don't deduct points. I write in pen.
All right, question 5.
What Disney nighttime show's success caused Imagineers to push forward with the Rivers of Light concept?
There's a nighttime show out there that kind of galvanized their efforts to make this happen.
What Disney nighttime show's success caused Imagineers to push forward with the Rivers of Light concept?
You know, I'll be honest, when I make some of these questions sometimes, you know, there's like they're not as interesting, but I found these ones really interesting. Just the things that you can kind of connect with each other. I like finding questions that connect a lot of different angles, so you have to go searching for them. But what nighttime show?
I know that's not the title.
But that's not even the song that's in there. She wrote "We Are the World" from Epcot. That's Michael Jackson.
You know which one? You know what I'm talking about with the world
Time.
And all the people.
The correct answer is yes. World of Color.
Oh,
Avery's the
shucks.
only one that got it on time.
Okay, so what Epcot show am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Illumination.
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 Reflections of Earth.
Actually, I'm sure I just like burst your drums out.
Okay,
It's
try
like,
it again. Try it again.
I can't yell it like I used to.
Then don't.
Illuminations, reflections of Earth.
That's it. But you knew what I meant.
But you got, when you say it though, you have to like Illuminations, reflections of Earth.
I know. I used to hate when they said that.
Oh, I loved it.
And then all the little candle things dim around you.
Oh, it was such a
and
good
then all
show.
these people are like running in and out of you and hitting you with strollers because they want to get in front of you, even though you've been there for 2 hours holding your spot.
Avery was the only one to get it. World of Color at Disneyland is what made them realize that this might be successful. Obviously, not successful. Question 6.
What type of plant was featured on several Rivers of Light floats? What type of plant was featured on several Rivers of Light floats?
Don't get super specific with
I guess
this.
it would help if you knew plants.
Well, it's something you would know or have heard of before. It's not like I'm not asking for the Dryadengis genus species.
Oh.
I was not asking for genus species. I'm just
Go to the comments. I don't even know what word
you
you're
can't.
saying.
No, you can't cheat on it. A fern.
I didn't. That was a fern.
Is
cheating.
that where the red fern grows?
Babe, I only know like 5 plants.
And time. The correct answer is a lotus blossom flower plant, whatever you want to call it.
Hate
You know.
y'all.
Avery
Dang.
got it last, but we got Avery, Matthew, Autumn, Benjamin, Thomas, Hunter, 8, and Pamela will accept that, even though she wrote lily pads or lotus.
That's fair.
It's fair. It's fair. We'll accept that. Allie Rose. There you go. All right, Where the Red Fern Grows for a book.
Oh, I will
Favorite
never
book of
read
all
that
time.
book.
Just my favorite book,
Where the Red Fern Grows is your favorite book?
even though it makes me cry.
No, I would never read that again. That
Why?
was so traumatic.
Why? It's about a boy and his dogs. No, duh, Sherlock. I have, my buddy that I lost, so that's why it's an important book to me. I understand that. I'm really sad now. All right, question 7, or is that what we're on?
Yeah. What new subtitle was given to Rivers of Light when it was retooled?
Retooled, that is a word.
In 2018.
You're not going to get me for this one. It's retooled.
Okay. I'm sure you're right. You're smarter than me.
It's actually the specific word they use when they describe this.
Again, you're smarter than me. I'm sure you're right. What new subtitle was given to Rivers of Light when it was retooled in 2018?
It's not We Are the World.
It's not Illuminations.
We are the world.
Thank you, Autumn. I agree. Kyle does need to read better books. Kyle also makes a goal of reading 1 book a year, so I don't hold out a lot of hope.
Sorry, not all of us can be bibliophiles.
Nice word. Proud of you.
Time. The correct answer is We Are One. We saw that version of it before they got rid of it. We Are One. Matthew was the last one to get it on time. WDW Fanatics here. Good to see. He did not get the point. I'm sorry. I was just saying hello to him. Actually, he did get the point. He did get it on time. Autumn, Hunter, Pamela, Avery, Benjamin.
Hang on. Pamela. Hunter.
Avery, Benjamin.
Okay.
Get everybody?
I believe so.
Okay. want to make sure. We Are One, and obviously a play off of the whole Lion King We Are One song from Lion King 2. Have you seen Lion King 2?
No. I know.
It's actually one of the sequels of the animated classics that's good.
Okay, so Lion King 2 I haven't
She's
seen.
making a list down
Brother
here.
Bear I haven't seen. Let's see how many movies y'all can tell me about. It's not
Okay, all right. Question 8. Here we go.
What 2 elements were represented by the shaman that opened the show?
There's a little technicality to this question, but we'll explain that later. But again, it's one of those, don't think too hard about it.
What 2 elements were represented by the shaman that opened the show? I think I got this right, Kyle.
I think you looked at my screen.
No, I looked at it.
Good job, you got it. That's your 2 right there.
Kyle.
It's just hard to believe that you actually got them. What 2 elements? Give me the elements.
Look at y'all. Y'all are all coming at me about not seeing Lion King 2.
I know. Come at her now, not my grammatical errors. Time. The correct answer is fire and water. Matthew, Thomas, WDW Fanatic. Correct. If they don't have it in the right order, I'm kidding.
I'm going to punch you.
Pamela, 8, Hunter, Benjamin, Allie Rose, Avery, Autumn. Very good. Well done, everybody. Fire and water. So the technicality was the shaman that used to open up the show. They removed them from that opening part. I think they were still part of it. So you could say, well, technically they weren't really part of it at the end. But no, when they were in the opening part, what were the elements they were supposed to represent? All right.
There you go.
Question 9. Is that what we're on? Is that what we're on, Jessica? Jessica?
I'm sorry.
You good? Are you with us? We're on
It's like an out-of-body experience. I heard you say my
Jessica's
name.
over here staring and like...
What Disneynature film had its footage used in the show to depict a chase scene?
I don't know if you've seen this one, but give it a whirl.
What Disneynature film had its footage used in the show to depict a chase scene?
No, there is no way you got that right, Jessica. There is no way.
Put Autumn's comment on the screen.
What'd she say? Jessica yawning when Kyle is talking is also...
You know you might have been married for 10 years.
Correct. There's time. The correct answer is African cats. Did you know that?
Sure did. I also knew it was like cheetahs or jaguars or something. And logically, I knew.
You looked at my screen.
No, I didn't! You fucking nutcase!
Avery was the only one that got it on time.
Avery and Jessica.
Jessica doesn't count. I know, she's going to get me before the night's over. All right, question 10, your last theme question.
In what year was Rivers of Light supposed to debut?
Do the math. I think you can get this one. Do some math.
No, I have no idea. I wasn't listening to anything.
Yeah.
Also, Hunter, thank you that I do not cheat on Kyle's screen and I don't look at it.
But you're not here, Hunter. You don't know.
Yes, he does. He can see my eyeballs. In what year was Rivers of Light supposed to debut?
What happens behind this screen when the slides are up, you guys have no idea.
Wow, that made that sound real sketchy.
You made it sketchy.
Can we go to the comments?
What year was it supposed to debut? You were so close.
Yep, I see that.
And time. The correct answer is 2016. Hunter was the last one on time to get it. Autumn, Benjamin, WW Fanatic, Pamela, Thomas, Avery, Matthew, 8, Allie Rose. Very well done. By the way, I just want to give a shout out to our friend Daniel because we haven't seen him the last couple of trivia nights. I know he's been busy. We miss you, buddy, if you're watching this on the replay. All right, that is all your themed questions for the night. We're going to move on to the random Disney trivia. So this is anything from Marvel, Star Wars, Parks, National Geographic, Fox, Disney. If the ears are on it, it's fair game. That's how you need to think about it. Question 11. Here we go.
What Katherine Patterson novel was turned into a Disney film?
Do you know this?
Nope.
I made this hoping you would know it. I actually think of you sometimes.
What Katherine Patterson novel was turned into a Disney film?
I'm actually a little disappointed.
Don't actually know who Katherine Patterson
I'm actually a
is.
little disappointed. I wouldn't have known this if I was asked this question. I would have known this.
I'm gonna go with Brother Bear.
Well, don't answer questions. Give them hints at things.
But if it's wrong, why does it matter? Go to the comments.
But maybe you got it right.
Kyle,
Maybe not.
I never get anything right. And the
You
ones
got-
that I
you
do,
got-
and every time I've gotten one right, you've accused me of cheating and looking at the screen. So,
Because two of them, I thought there was no way. And
shucks, I did know
time.
this.
Bridge to Terabithia. Actually,
Freaking
Allie Rose
dang
got
it.
it just under the clock
I
there.
forgot that's a Disney movie.
Allie Rose and Avery were the two that got it on time. Everybody else was
Dang it.
just a hair short of the timer.
Dang it!
Good job, guys.
Read that book in 5th grade.
So you did know it.
Yes. I just did not realize that was Disney.
You being a bibliophile, I thought, hey, surely she'll know this.
I don't know all the books.
All right, let's see. Question 12. Jessica,
Sorry, you have something on the screen. I'm still confused.
go ahead.
What is the name of Wendy's daughter in the Peter Pan sequel?
Jessica, again, her program stopped running there.
I haven't seen Peter Pan 2.
Well, you probably heard it before.
What is the name of Wendy's daughter in the Peter Pan sequel?
Forgot to start the timer.
What is the Peter Pan sequel?
Sequel?
Peter Pan sequel called?
Sequel to Mario. What?
I didn't know there was a Peter Pan sequel. What's it called?
Most of the movies now have
What's it called?
Return to Neverland.
Hadn't seen that neither.
Were you hoping that the name was in it? And because I started a little late, we'll call it right there. Time. The correct answer is Jane. Very good. Autumn was the last one to get it. Autumn, WDW Fanatic, Benjamin, Avery, 8, Allie Rose, Matthew, Hunter. You guys are on your game tonight.
Yeah.
Pamela. Well done, everybody. You guys are
What is it with Disney loving the name Jane?
Tarzan,
Tarzan.
Jane,
Mary Poppins,
Jane, yeah.
Peter Pan 2.
That's 3 times.
That's a lot of times.
It's not a lot of times.
Yes, it is.
Not a lot of times.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, question 14 or 13?
13.
13.
In what Disney park land could you have found the Pirates Arcade Museum?
No.
In what Disney park land could you have found the Pirates Arcade Museum?
Arr. Little bit of map quest that you have to do within Disney parks. This is getting out of hand now. We have 3 of them.
Wait, what do we have 3 of?
You were talking about how many Janes there are.
Shut up.
If I have a penny for every time, I'd had 3 pennies, which isn't a lot, but it's weird. Autumn, she gives my bonus point. That was well earned right there. That was good. All right, time. The correct answer is New Orleans Square. I know a lot of you, it's either auto-correcting, so I'm going to just assume that New England Square was just an auto-correct. Pamela is the last one that got it on time. Benjamin Reynolds, Avery, Matthew. Very good. New Orleans Square. A little bit of a trick question. I think most people would want to go to Adventureland, but it's in Disneyland, or it was in Disneyland, and that's the land it is. By the way, didn't you, when we visited New Orleans Square, didn't you think it was really cool?
Yeah.
It was just, like, she's never been to New Orleans.
Right.
But I have. And I was like, wow, this is accurate. It's pretty
Could
accurate.
your voice get any higher?
Oh, no, I'm not going to try it. I don't want to hurt people's ears.
Question 14. For how many Academy Awards was Monsters, Inc. nominated?
Close.
But wrong. For how many Academy Awards was Monsters, Inc. nominated? Also, I just want you to know the amount of times I'm not counting off for comma placement.
Mhm.
You would have already been at 5. I'm just going for more
This
words.
is not grammar hour with Kyle and Jessica. This is Disney Trivia Night.
8. How do you accidentally type England instead of Orleans?
It's an autocorrect. It happens.
Wow, that's so savage.
I'm being nice to everybody.
I know. I was shocked that you were that nice.
And time. The correct answer is 4. Avery got it. Anybody else get it? No. 4 Academy Awards nominations for Monsters Incorporated, one of the best Pixar movies ever. Still need them to make a third one that's a prequel. Or actually, well, no, they already did the prequel.
I was going to say, so it'd be a prequel to the prequel?
No. They need to do a continuation, but they've done the series, and I've actually watched, the Monsters at Work, which is pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't outstanding, but it was pretty good. They need to do one where they tell the story when Boo's all grown up, and how Sully copes with that. When the laughter isn't good enough anymore for their energy, and it gets real dark and gloomy.
Wow, that's rough. Question 15.
Got a little dark here. There you go.
What internet travel company was the first one allowed to sell Disney hotel reservations?
This is a cool little fun fact that I found. Nope.
The only one I know. What internet travel company was the first one allowed to sell Disney hotel reservations?
I think you know this one.
I probably do, but that was a good guess.
No, it's a very good guess. That is honestly where my mind would have gone first.
Thank you.
That or another one I'm not going to say just in case, so it doesn't eliminate things for people.
You can go to our comments.
Oh, excuse me. I'll get there in a second. Who was the first? I guess to be clear, it should be outside of Disney, obviously. I thought that was clear in the question. Time. The correct answer is Travelocity. Is that still around?
I don't know.
But I remember the Travelocity gnome. Remember him?
I guessed Expedia.
Expedia would have been a good one. Hunter is the only one that got it on time. Now, technically, Avery wrote earlier that the Walt Disney Travel Company, but if it wasn't clear, I was intending for you to say an outside company. They were the first ones to have the access to do not only that, but theme park tickets as well. Like they could do the package deals. Usually you could only do it through the travel company. All right, question 16?
16. What is the name of the lead hippo dancer in Fantasia? Dang it, I haven't seen that movie either.
Jessica has more to-dos than questions right tonight.
Wow, thanks! What is the name of the lead hippo dancer in Fantasia?
Fantasia is always such an odd movie to me for Disney. It's just...
I saw it when I was a kid. I saw like one of the little scenes and I was like, this is boring because I was a kid.
But you're such a music buff that
but
I
was
thought you
like
would love it.
5 years old. Now, as an adult, I would love it.
Yeah.
I just haven't watched it.
I just thought since you've been into music your entire life that you'd be all about it. And time. Whoop, the correct answer is Hyacinth Hippo. Or Hyacinth, we'll accept that. Hunter, WW Fanatic, 8. Benjamin, Autumn, Matthew, Allie Rose.
Okay.
Avery got it. And there you go. Yep. Hyacinth Hippo. Very nice. Live Places here says Mike Bush got it. Was he here? Is he here right now? Did we see Mike Bush? I haven't seen Mike Bush. There he is. Oh, let's make sure that he didn't come in before. That is a good point. I think he did get it. Mike Bush did get it. Thank you for calling out that Live Place.
Good job.
By the way, that's Dean. That's his YouTube channel, The Live Place. Good to see you again, Dean.
At least it wasn't Jane.
All right. What are we on? Question?
I'm just here to bring y'all entertainment. Sheesh.
Question what? 17?
17. In which Star Wars movie does Laura Dern have a role?
I could have been mean on this question, but I'm not going to be. It's tough.
In which Star Wars movie does Laura Dern have a role?
Dern, Laura.
What a terrible name, Laura Dern. Sorry.
Do you know this actress?
No. That's why I said her name wrong the first time.
Oh, God. Put it on your list. My goodness.
Jurassic Park is not Disney.
It doesn't matter. Everybody should watch Jurassic Park. There's your hint, everybody.
I'm now up to 6 movies.
And time. All right. I will not count against if you wrote episode 8. It is episode 8, The Last Jedi. So the last one that got it on time was Pamela.
Okay.
So Pamela, Autumn, Allie Rose wrote both. So completely covered. Hunter. Thomas, unfortunately, I can't give it to you because you just wrote Jedi and there's 2 with Jedi in it. So sorry. Benjamin Reynolds, 8 said Star Wars 8, which is just funny.
That's cute.
Avery, The Live Place, got 8. And Matthew, I think that's everybody. Yep. Didn't miss anybody this time. Cool. Thank you again for making sure we saw Mike's, that he got that right. I don't know how I missed him. I guess because I hadn't seen him the rest of the game, or at least up until that point. All right, question 18, right? And we're missing question 18. What the heck happened
So you
this
did not
week?
pay attention.
I did. I
didn't.
promise. All right, I'm going to have to read this one to you. I'm so sorry. But I don't know why they got deleted.
Wait, what are you doing, sweetheart? You don't have a slide.
I know. I can't fathom where it went. Because like you see 17, 19. Okay.
Just like 1 went to 3. Yes, I know.
Question 18. Which main Avenger is played by an actor/actress from Wisconsin?
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to get more creative with these questions.
Oh my gosh! So now I gotta know who's from Wisconsin.
Well, the first order of
Fucking
operations would be
cheesehead.
who's a main Avenger. That eliminates it down there for you. Then you got to know their actors or actresses. Then you got to just take a guess at it if you don't know where they're from. I didn't know where he was from, but I probably would have guessed this one. What'd you write? Nope.
Cool.
He or she does not strike me as a Wisconsin type.
Oh, 100% just strikes me as a Wisconsin.
Really? No,
person.
the one that's the answer, 100% came from the Midwest. I will say that much. I didn't even start the timer. I'll do another like 10 seconds or so.
Avery said Thanos snapped those questions out of existence.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly what happened.
That's good.
All right, another 5 seconds. I didn't start the timer for you guys. Officially on time. And time. The correct answer is Hulk. Technically, it's Mark Ruffalo is the correct answer we're looking for. So I'll have to. That's what I asked. No, I asked.
Yes.
I asked for Hulk.
No, you didn't.
Let's see.
Read the question again.
The main Avenger. Which main Avenger is played by an actor/actress from Wisconsin? Yes. Which main Avenger? Hulk is the answer that I have to have. So
well, we're counting Mark Ruffalo because the way I heard it,
Nope.
I said Chris Evans.
Nope. I wrote it correctly. So Matthew gets it because he wrote Hulk, even though he gave 2 answers. Nobody else got it. Which main Avenger is played by an actor/actress from Wisconsin? You have to read it phonetically.
And as Autumn just pointed out, there wasn't a slide to help them out. So I'm calling, you're wrong.
Matthew gets his point.
Matthew definitely does, but so does everybody that put Mark Ruffalo.
That's absolutely right.
Because Matthew put Hulk, Mark Ruffalo. So I'm giving
Well, then
him
just don't
points.
count the point so that everybody's even there.
No. I rarely get to say I win on this, but I'm right on this.
She
one.
always wins. Don't let her fool you. All right, question 19.
Hang on.
Do you need me to go through everybody?
Nope, I've got it.
What Jessica says goes, man, Hunter is like really have auditory processing disorders.
Yeah,
oh,
see,
gotcha.
everybody's saying they didn't have a slide to read it. Like,
well,
because
I'm
I'm not
sorry.
an auditory learner either. I'm a visual learner. So I wouldn't have got it.
I've been overruled.
The people have spoken.
Question 19.
What is the name of the California Adventure Ferris wheel?
You know this.
I do.
Yeah, you even wanted to go ride it a second time.
I did write it, but I didn't realize it had a name. Poop.
You just think it's Ferris wheel?
I thought it was the Mickey Ferris wheel.
What's the name of the California Adventure Ferris wheel?
Well,
You don't know, remember this one? I'm shocked. This was like one of the things that you wanted to do.
yeah, and I thought it was called the Mickey Ferris wheel.
Well, maybe not say that because people will get confused. Maybe or maybe not that is the answer. And time. The correct answer is the Pixar Pal Around. I'll count Allie Rose. 8.
Nope, didn't know that. Okay. Who else?
Autumn. Matthew, Benjamin, Avery. That's everybody. So it was also called the Sun Wheel to begin with. Then it was Mickey's Fun Wheel. Then
That
it's
makes more
Pixar
sense.
Pal Around.
Why the Pixar?
But Mickey's not on it anymore. It's just the Pixar Pal Around thing. It just has the Pixar symbol.
Kyle, the Ferris wheel that we rode
Yes.
in October
Yes.
no longer has Mickey's face on it.
I'm pretty sure it's just the Pixar Pal Around symbol now.
When did that change?
I'm pretty sure it is. Somebody correct. The wheel is based off of Dino's Wonder Wheel in Coney Island. Yeah, well, the whole area is like supposed to be like a Coney Island feel.
But when did they take
Or-
Mickey's face off the Ferris wheel?
I thought it was off when we went there.
No! Kyle, that's why I took 800 pictures in front of it.
I thought you just.
Because I wore the sweatshirt that matched the same Mickey.
Anyway, it's Pixar Pal Around. That's it.
That's stupid. Question 20. This is over. Which Disney character said, "Our fate lives within us"?
Oh, I thought you were going to put a dash there. You actually going to try it.
Which Disney character said, "Our fate lives
Do
within
you know
us"?
this? Do you actually know this?
Did I
answer?
get it right?
You did.
Then I reckon I knew it.
No. Talk about me with grammar errors. You
It
can't even
was a
speak.
joke.
Whatever.
Also, I read it. Because you've accused me of cheating the
See?
whole night. No, you've accused me of cheating the whole night. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna.
We have proof, video evidence now that she's cheating.
Go to the
so
comments, you nutcase.
I can turn my camera.
It's the last question. It doesn't matter. There's nothing I can see,
See,
over there.
I even used to turn it this way, and I was going to trust her, and then she said,
Babe, that's the
like
only one I read. And I also saw that you spelled Merida weird.
"It
because
doesn't
you
matter. I just wrote
capitalized
it up there."
just.
Merida is the question, is the answer. Autumn got it. Matthew, Hunter, Avery, 8, Benjamin, Allie Rose, Pamela, yep. And yep, that's everybody. Great job, everybody. All right, Jessica, tally up them points.
Oh, Matthew said you spelled character wrong. Great. Thank you.
What'd you just mark down?
That you got another grammar?
No, you're not counting the missed slides.
I've been counting them.
We said 2. We said 2. I got 2. I'm going to count the 2. All right, tally up the points. Couple reminders for you. We will not have a trivia night next week. We will be in Disney World. So hopefully you guys will be excited for what we'll be bringing back from that. If you are part of our Powerline channel membership program, we're going to try to give you guys some little pictures and stuff while we're there, as long as I can remember to. So make sure if you're that, you can stay tuned for that. Otherwise, we'll give you a breakdown of the trip when we come back, but no trivia night next week. So have a nice break for that. All right, your points for tonight. Thomas with 4, Avery with 18, Pamela with 9, Benjamin with 14. Man, you had a lot of points tonight.
No, the questions were easier. That was great. We need easy ones.
Hunter with 12, Matthew with 13, Autumn with 14, Allie Rose with 12, 8 with 9. I feel like he's always got 8 or 9, and it always throws me off. WDW Fanatic with 5, The Live Place with 1, and Mike Bush with 1. Great job, everybody. Round of applause.
I like Benjamin's comment. You should have trivia night in the middle of Disney
Never say never.
and ask random people how much they know.
Never say never. Now,
That's
we
cute.
will be with Jessica's family, and we're still going to be like vlogging and stuff like that. And, you know,
And to be fair, that Thursday will actually be in Universal.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so excited.
I wouldn't rule out that maybe we might do something live just for like a quick second and show you maybe like something around the resort. If we have an off day, so maybe I can do something like that. Walk out. We'll be at Pop Century, so just stay tuned for that. You never know, but no trivia night next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. But thank you guys for being here. We're excited to bring some more content back for you from the trip. Hope you're enjoying some of our Disneyland vlogs that we've been putting out here on the channel, and reactions and all kinds of other good stuff that we've been doing lately on the channel. But until we assemble again,
May the force be with you.
and we'll see you real soon.